Okay, chief seconds only. Oscar Derrell, center of the ring. All right, Derrell, Oscar, we're boxing for the IBA welterweight championship of the world. I expect a clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Shake hands, come out boxing at the bell. Good luck, 12 rounds.
So far, this has been the yada, 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 yada fight of the year. Jim, let's see how they articulate in the more dangerous language they're about to engage in.
You mean the trash talking that's led up to the fight?
Yeah. I don't even know who he is. I'm going to KO him.
Oscar's got to get focused and remember who he is, and don't let the last fight define him. Just get out there and be yourself. Coley got to win every round. If you wait around, you never get another chance.
So you're saying that Oscar has to avoid trying so hard to avoid the non-aggressive tag that he gets reckless in there and gives Coley more chances than he deserves.
Remember who you are and what you've got to do. And you've always been a good fighter. That fight had nothing to do with who you are now. With Trinidad.
I've always felt the style that works for Oscar is boxer puncher. Start out boxing and look for opportunities to attack as he sets them up.
Oscar's done a little weightlifting this time, so he'll be able to get those hands out there no problem.
Leading with the left hook there. Coley is known as a guy who fights in spurts. Coley starts out firing punches up the middle. Jab and right hand. As the fight goes on, you might see him widen his arc to go for more power. When he widens his arc, he could be creating opportunities for Derrell Coley to come up the middle.
Coley has a tendency to bend a little bit just before he jabs. That's not the way you get the tall guy like Oscar De La Hoya. You got to stand up a little bit, then just go right on top of him for the jab.
Derrell Coley who stalks Coley early in the fight. Coley looking to counter, wings a right hand shot, half off the shoulder, half off the side of the head. Derrell Coley obviously working early to try to get his left hook into the mix. Generally his most damaging punch, although he said, I was astonished at how successful I was with the right hand in the early rounds against Felix Trinidad. I used to think my right hand was just there to look good. Now it's actually a weapon for me.
Coley is doing something pretty interesting for a guy who's supposed to be reluctant. He's not looking left and right. Keeps his eyes right on him, on Oscar De La Hoya. As though he's got a plan with that right hand. Just keeps it there. Coley. Coley is running, but his eyes are not running.
It's a restive crowd. They were quieted by the worry about Gamache when he went down so hard in the second round against Gotti. Then, of course, there was a bit of a delay getting the fighters into the ring for this fight. Now they begin to warm up just a little bit. And if they speak Spanish in Oscar De La Hoya's corner, our interpreter there is Hector Garcia.
Oscar, tienes que comenzar más al cuerpo.
You have to go to the body. Start with the jab.
Más jab.
More jabs and more jabs, and then go to the body. You're looking at the head. You have to go to the body. Keep your distance. Jab, and then go to the body.
Okay.
Sigue moving. Slowly moving down a bit. Walk and moving. Side to side. He's coming straight in here, okay? So you get side to side, but double your jab up, okay? And there's nothing on your jab, okay? Right. Come on, baby. Keep your hands up there when you finish, baby, okay? It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right, baby. You the man. It's all right. Now give me some more jabs upstairs and downstairs. And when you put the right hand, you rope the hook. Bring them out.
Coley showed some nice poise in the first round, this being his first major fight here in Madison Square Garden against a star.
Past CompuBox numbers would indicate that Coley is the busier of the two fighters. Generally throws more than 60 punches around. De La Hoya hovers between 50 and 55, and the pattern held in the first round as Oscar threw only 37 punches but landed 15. Coley threw 52 but landed only 7. De La Hoya missing with a right hand across the top there. Gets a little left hook in as Coley comes toward him, and then the more effective punch, the left hook to the body.
De La Hoya's got to be very cautious, you know. Some professionals get in the ring with amateurs and never get their rhythm together, and they get whipped. It's hard to fight below your talent.
Are you implying that Coley is an amateur, George?
But he's fighting maybe in the same kind of zone he was with Trinidad, and he's with a different kind of guy. You got to bring your level down sometimes.
De La Hoya misses over the top with the left hook, but lands a right and a left, and momentarily knocks Coley back on his heels.
Now the left jab from Oscar is starting to be a little more pinpoint accurate.
He only threw 9 jabs in the first round and landed only 2 by CompuBox numbers. Oscar stepping up the jab activity here in round 2. And again, clearly trying to set up the left hook.
You know, if you got a good left jab, you'll never be able to perform without it. He's got it, use it.
Coley becoming left hook conscious. Oscar fires a right cross. De La Hoya has landed 2 strafing left hooks to the body in this round. His 2 most effective punches here.
Now Oscar starts to bounce. He has to have a little bounce in his feet before he can accurately land punches. He hasn't been doing that. Now we see a little.
And you saw the body shot by Coley trying to retaliate, and De La Hoya comes back to the ribcage himself, setting up a clean right hand upstairs.
Look for the bounce in Oscar's feet, and then you'll find some accuracy and aggression.
And Coley is visibly dropping his guard, George.
Those body punches, they hurt. Left hook, right hand.
So already the pattern of the fight begins to change as Derrell Coley drops his guard to try to deal with Oscar De La Hoya's body punishment.
Now Coley is sticking out his left hand a little, tapping with it. You got to close that distance, so he's not even allowed to do that. Stay a little closer, Oscar should. At this point, he doesn't have the reach advantage. Coley does.
Coley's good body shots by De La Hoya. Coley bouncing into a corner to get away. Round 2 has been a big one for De La Hoya. Coley has not been offensive in this round. The occasional counter, but by and large, it's been the De La Hoya body attack.
Continue to work the way you're doing it. You have to be a little busier with your jab. Your right hand through his body, and then go up to the top. Keep working.
Lo vas a encontrar, lo vas a encontrar.
Yeah, step over to your right, drop your right hand, Derrell. You took the body shot, okay? Come on, that's sharp knuckles, okay? Come on, man. Come on, man. Look at you, still moving good. He's trying to set that hook up, but he can't hit you if you're turning, okay? And stay with you direction of the hook, okay? So when you come back, but you gotta come back. He's coming back.
Derrell Coley, in the weeks leading up to the fight, has been disparaging in his comments about Oscar De La Hoya's punching power. But just as Felix Trinidad's punch output went down in the first 6 rounds against De La Hoya, Coley's punch output begins to drop here. 52 thrown in the first round, only 40 in the second round, 6 landed, as De La Hoya landed 25 punches, most of them to the body.
But so far, De La Hoya is accomplishing his goal of dictating the fight, not adapting to what the opponent does. Let the opponent try to adapt to what he does.
If Alcazar can convince Oscar to focus on his prowess as a body puncher, I think it'll make him a more effective fighter.
Well, he's allowing Coley to get into his rhythm now. You don't want him to do that. You had him moving, you had him bouncing away. Keep it going like that.
A lead left hook by De La Hoya, and 2 more vicious left hooks to the body. This is Oscar the Destroyer at this moment. A far cry from the man who all but turned and ran in the closing rounds against Trinidad.
Good left jab, the best of the night. Once you push in and step